Mr David Davis.
I thank the Minister for his compassionate tone in what he had to say. I mean, last Tuesday, the Foreign Secretary made the commitment to look at whether orphans and unaccompanied minors in north-east Syria could be repatriated to Britain, and I welcome that commitment, but I'm afraid it does not go far enough. Save the Children have now confirmed that of the 60 children in the region, only 3 are orphans. The children who have not been orphaned still deserve the United Kingdom's protection. These children are at the heart of an unfolding geopolitical disaster in Syria. Many of them under the age of 5 have been born to parents who made the grotesquely misguided and irresponsible decision to go to Syria. The children are there through absolutely no fault of their own. They should not be punished for their parents' mistakes. They've lived through some of the most brutal and inhumane fighting in modern times. Some have witnessed beheadings and other appalling acts of brutality. Others are suffering from terrible physical and psychological damage. Some of our international allies have already used the 5-day ceasefire to fulfil their duties and repatriate their own children. If we do not do the same, British children will be left at the whim of a brutal dictator or a terrorist organisation or roving bands of militia. If we do nothing, we'll be abandoning our moral obligations and risking those vulnerable children to growing up in a war-torn area and maybe turning into terrorists themselves. The time to act, Minister, is now.
Minister, I congratulate the right honourable gentleman on his urgent question and on making his case within time. He's in danger of being an exception. Minister.
Can I thank my right honourable friend for his points? He's right to say the UK government's approach to this, I hope, is informed by compassion and care for individual cases. Our priority clearly has to be unaccompanied children and orphans, and that's where our attention currently is. Now, he's given me a figure. I have to say I don't recognise that figure, although, of course, we are talking to all of the agencies and those with an influence on the ground in order to better understand the situation, and, of course, we will do all we can. I have to tell my right honourable friend that the situation is fast-moving, and getting access to camps and to people is extremely difficult. We hope that the ceasefire that he has spoken of will be sustained. It's due to expire tonight, and under those circumstances, of course, all things become possible.
Emily Thorne.